never ended up asking for help on how to get my 6-month-old foster baby to start taking better naps. And I'm really glad that I didn't. Here's why. First, for a little bit of context, little one came into our house. It was pretty disruptive for them. They ended up being moved 3 times in 10 days, which would be exhausting for any of us adults. And just imagine that impact on a little tiny human who can't speak up or advocate for themselves at all. So a little one comes to our house and absolutely cannot nap to save their life. And 6 months, you're probably taking a few hours of naps a day is what you're used to. And we were getting 2 20-minute naps a day. And nothing I was doing was working. I work from home. We have 3 other kids. And so babies taking naps, it's kind of something you count on when you say yes to a baby coming into your home. And so I was getting so stressed and I could not get this child to sleep. And I really wanted to see what else could I try to do? Like, what else could I try to do to help this baby take naps? And I just knew in my gut that that wasn't the right approach. So what I ended up doing, that I'm so thankful I did, is I just kept focusing on helping this little one have felt safety. And a lot of people have this misunderstanding that when babies are separated from their biological families through foster care or through adoption, that they're almost a blank slate. We've got tons of research that have disproven the blank slate theory. It's one thing to hear that and know babies aren't a blank slate, and then it's another to see it lived out in your day-to-day life. And so I just kept working with this little one on felt safety and making sure that every time that they cried, I was there. Making sure that they knew I was always going to come for them, always being within eyesight, always being within arm's reach when they were trying to nap. And guess what? It started working. We still have a whiles to go, but considering that we started off with 2 20-minute naps a day, and now we're definitely getting at least 1 good nap a day. And I will take that. We even had one day where there were 2 naps. Maybe they were feeling a little sick. Were you feeling a little sick? Right? That maybe have played into it, but overall the goal really needs to be on helping the little ones feel safe enough to take naps, not just to try to get them to start sleeping, because if they don't have that felt safety and they don't have reassurance in who you are as their caretaker, and they're not familiar with you, and they're not bonded with you, and they're not safe with you, then it doesn't really matter. They could be taking all the naps in the world and the child still want to be healthy. So at the end of the day, even though it was pretty brutal for a little while, I'm really glad that I didn't end up asking for sleep advice. Instead, just focused on helping them get felt safety instead.